If you're a man over 60, here's something you probably haven't heard before. Much of the fatigue, the flagging drive, weaker mornings, and even the loss of confidence you're feeling might not just be about age. It could be your diet. More precisely, the fruits you're missing out on. Yes, fruits. Because hidden in the supermarket aisle are 3 natural foods that can silently boost your energy, revitalize your performance, and bring back your vitality. No pills, no discomfort, and no waiting for months. What you're about to discover might surprise you because it's not about testosterone shots or prescription drugs. It's about fuel, real, tasty fuel your body knows and loves. Most men believe decline is inevitable. But what if you could learn about a red fruit that floods your arteries with fresh blood? A green one that gently restores testosterone? And a sweet yellow one that supercharges your energy from a cellular level? This isn't theory, it's proven nutritional therapy, grounded in clinical research and confirmed by real-life stories. Today, you'll discover exactly how to use these 3 simple fruits to transform how you feel physically, emotionally, and intimately. Stay with us. What you'll learn next could change how you age. Before we dive in, if you're interested in staying strong, energized, and confident after 60, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any health tips designed specifically for you. And if you find this video helpful, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 and tell us what you'd like to see next. We're here to help. Alright, let's start with the first fruit, and it might surprise you. It's not a trendy supplement or an exotic superfood from some far-off land. It's a fruit that has been quietly studied by scientists for its powerful ability to restore circulation, support the prostate, and bring back firmness where it matters. Let's talk about pomegranate and why every man over 60 should make it a daily habit. 1. Pomegranate, the circulation supercharger. You've likely heard men say, "I'm just not the man I used to be." Their energy is low, confidence gone, and intimacy a distant memory. But what's often missed is that the biggest problem isn't age, it's blood flow. And it turns out, one of the most powerful ways to restore it is in the produce aisle, the pomegranate. This ancient fruit, long considered a symbol of vitality in cultures worldwide, is now backed by modern science for what it does for aging arteries. Pomegranate is packed with polyphenol, compounds that act like rocket fuel for your blood vessels. They help your arteries expand, improve circulation, and elevate nitric oxide levels. This last one is key. Nitric oxide is the molecule responsible for relaxing blood vessels and allowing blood to flow freely, especially to the areas where older men need it most. What's remarkable is how quickly it works. In one clinical study, older men who drank pomegranate juice daily experienced noticeable improvements in erection strength and stamina in just 2 weeks. 2 weeks. No side effects, no prescriptions, just natural blood flow restoration with one fruit. But the benefits don't stop there. Pomegranate also helps calm inflammation, reduce oxidative stress, and protect the prostate, 3 issues that slowly wear down men's health over time. For men struggling with nightly bathroom visits or feeling the slow squeeze of an enlarged prostate, pomegranate offers natural, gentle support. And the taste? Refreshing, slightly tart, and deeply satisfying, especially when you know what it's doing for your body. Just 6 ounces of pure, unsweetened pomegranate juice every morning. That's it. Within 2 weeks, many men report a shift in their energy, posture, and even how their partners look at them. That's not magic. That's biology reactivated through a fruit. It's easy to overlook pomegranate because it's not flashy. It doesn't promise quick fixes or make grand claims on a bottle. But that's exactly why it works. It supports your body where it needs it most. Your blood vessels, your heart, your prostate, yes, your performance. So if you've been feeling slower in the mornings, if intimacy feels more like a memory than a reality, consider this. Don't reach for pills first, reach for the pomegranate. Nature put this fruit here for a reason. It was built for strength, stamina, and restoration. And as powerful as this fruit is, it's only the beginning. Because next, we're going to share the green fruit that helps older men boost testosterone naturally, without shots, gels, or expensive clinics, and most men have ignored it their entire lives. 2. Avocado, the testosterone powerhouse. Many men quietly express, "I just don't feel like a man anymore." Despite being fit for their age, retired, and doing all the right things, something shifts. Their drive is gone, not just in the bedroom, but in life. They feel slower, softer, even invisible. What many men don't realize is that this isn't just about age, it's about testosterone. Testosterone isn't just a number or a hormone, it's a feeling. It's the fire in your gut when you wake up ready to tackle the day. It's the confidence in your voice, the strength in your grip, yes, the passion that fuels intimacy and purpose. And the problem is, after 60, most men are running low, but there's a natural way to fuel your hormones again, and it doesn't come in a jar or a patch. It comes from a fruit you've likely walked past thousands of times in the grocery store, the avocado. That creamy, green fruit holds the key to naturally reigniting your testosterone. It's packed with monounsaturated fats, the good kind your body needs to produce healthy testosterone levels. It's also rich in magnesium and zinc, two essential minerals for male hormonal balance. And perhaps most importantly, it's loaded with vitamin B6, which helps reduce cortisol, the stress hormone that slowly strangles testosterone production over time. When men start eating half an avocado a day with their eggs in the morning or sliced over a salad, something shifts. Within a week, energy lifts. They feel more present, more connected, more alive. Moods improve, sleep deepens, and that fire they thought they'd lost forever begins to flicker again. We live in a world that sells quick fixes for male decline, injections, pills, synthetic gels. But the truth is, your body was never broken, it just needed the right fuel. Avocados provide that fuel in the most natural way possible. They're also rich in potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure and supports heart health, a critical piece of the performance puzzle. One of the best things about avocados is how simple they are. No special prep, no complex plan, just half an avocado a day can change your biology in a profound way. And when you combine it with other small shifts, like better sleep, a little movement, and deep breathing, you create a hormonal environment that works with you, not against you. This isn't just about getting testosterone back, it's about getting you back, the man who walks tall, speaks clearly, and lives with purpose. Testosterone isn't youth, it's vitality. And avocados are one of the most underrated tools we have to reclaim it, naturally and powerfully. Dozens of men have turned around their energy and confidence just by adding this fruit to their daily rhythm. It's not flashy, but it works. And when your hormones begin to realign, everything shifts. Your metabolism, your sleep, your mood, your connection with your partner. But while testosterone is the engine, it still needs a spark to ignite. And that spark often comes from energy, the deep cellular energy that keeps you moving, thinking, and performing like yourself again. And that's exactly what the next fruit offers. It's sweet, simple, and fuels your body in a way no supplement ever could. Let's talk about the most underrated energy fruit every man over 60 should be eating, and why you probably already have it in your kitchen. 3. Banana. The energy igniter and artery protector. Many men, even those who have been active and proud, can find themselves saying, "I'm just tired all the time, not just in my body, but in my mind, in my spirit. I wake up already drained." It's not sadness, it's depletion. They've lost their spark. A simple question often reveals a clue. When was the last time you felt truly energized after breakfast? Many skip mornings. And there's the hint. Because the body, especially after 60, doesn't just wake up on its own. It needs support. It needs fuel that speaks the language of your heart, your blood vessels, and your brain. That's where the humble banana comes in. Most men dismiss it as basic, but it's foundational. Bananas are loaded with potassium, magnesium, and B vitamins, nutrients that do far more than just prevent cramps. They work behind the scenes to relax your blood vessels, protect your arteries, and give your body the minerals it needs to generate energy at the cellular level. When men start kickstarting their mornings with a banana, paired with a little nut butter and a glass of water, they feel a shift within days. They report not only more energy but also feeling more stable, like they're not crashing by mid-morning. This is because bananas support your body's natural rhythm, helping to regulate blood sugar, calm stress through tryptophan which boosts serotonin, and fuel your muscles, heart, and even your brain. And when energy flows steadily, everything feels easier. Walking, thinking, being present, yes, performing in the moments that matter. Bananas also support cardiovascular health, which plays a huge role in older men's performance. Weak circulation means weak function, and potassium, the superstar nutrient in bananas, is a natural protector of arterial health. It keeps blood pressure in check and allows blood to move freely through the body, including those areas that might have been struggling in recent years. The beauty of this fruit is in its simplicity. No special prep, no recipe, no guesswork. It travels well, digests easily, and delivers results without complicated plans. The advice often given is, if you want consistent energy, start with consistent habits, and a banana a day is one of the best. It's amazing how something so common can make such an extraordinary difference. Many men don't change their whole life. They just add one banana each morning, and within weeks, their partners notice a return of the version of them they hadn't seen in years. Energy is the foundation. Without it, nothing else works. And as you rebuild it layer by layer, you begin to feel your body come back online. But what happens when you take these three fruits, pomegranate, avocado, and banana, and combine them day after day in a rhythm your body understands? That's where the real transformation begins. In the next section, you'll discover exactly how these fruits work together to unlock strength, confidence, and performance you thought were gone forever. 4. Why these three fruits work best together. There's something powerful that happens when you stop treating your body like it's broken and start feeding it like it's rebuilding. It's seen time and again with men in their 60s, 70s, and beyond. They come in feeling tired, confused, frustrated, convinced they've crossed an invisible line they can't come back from. And then something shifts. They start with one small change, a fruit here, a better breakfast there, and suddenly that spark they thought they'd lost begins to ignite again. But here's the truth most miss. It's not just the individual fruits that make the difference. It's what happens when you use them together, consistently, daily, and with intention. Pomegranate, avocado, and banana may seem like simple foods, but each fills a critical gap in the male body as it ages. Pomegranate floods your arteries with circulation, revitalizing blood flow and protecting the prostate. Avocado fuels your hormones, giving testosterone a chance to surge naturally without stress or synthetic help. Banana feeds your cells with clean, consistent energy, stabilizing mood, improving focus, and keeping your heart strong. Together, they form a triangle of support: circulation, hormones, and energy, all reinforcing each other in a way no single supplement ever could. As one longtime patient put it, "I didn't just feel better, I felt back, like my body remembered what it was made to do." And that's exactly it. These fruits don't add anything strange. They unlock something familiar, something your body was designed for all along but lost access to due to poor habits, processed foods, or simply not knowing what it truly needed. You don't need fancy powders or expensive miracle cures. You need the building blocks nature already created, whole foods with specific nutrients your body craves more than ever after 60. When you combine these three fruits into a simple daily rhythm, you create a silent storm of healing. Stronger circulation, more stable testosterone, smoother digestion, better sleep, yes, a real return of confidence in the bedroom. This isn't about becoming a younger man again. It's about becoming the strongest version of yourself right now. Because strength isn't about age, it's about alignment. When your blood, hormones, and energy come back into balance, your body knows what to do. It starts working for you again. You wake up with purpose, walk taller, feel more connected to your partner, your passions, your life. Countless men have been guided down this exact path. No gimmicks, no pressure, just food as medicine. And what always amazes is how quickly the body responds when you give it what it's been silently asking for. But perhaps the most powerful part of it all is, it's never too late. Whether you're 60, 70, or even 85, when you start fueling your body the right way, you begin to reverse the damage, and it starts with something as small and powerful as a fruit. Now, if you've made it this far, you're not just curious, you're committed. In the final part of this video, you'll get a clear, simple plan to put everything we've talked about into action, starting tomorrow morning. Trust us, you won't want to miss it. Conclusion: reclaiming strength, energy, and vitality after 60. If there's one thing to learn, it's this: getting older doesn't break a man, giving up does. Too many good men buy into the lie that once you hit a certain age, your best days are behind you. They accept fatigue, weaker mornings, slower thoughts, lost desire as if it's all just part of the process. But what's seen again and again is that the body is always ready to heal, always ready to respond if we just give it the right support. We started with the pomegranate, the circulation fruit, because without blood flow, nothing else works. No matter how much desire you have, if the arteries are stiff and the vessels weak, performance suffers. But with daily pomegranate, those pathways begin to open again, and men often report feeling a pulse of life they thought was gone forever. Then came the avocado, the quiet powerhouse. It doesn't seek attention, but it works behind the scenes to support testosterone, reduce stress, and bring back that steady, solid strength that makes you feel like yourself again. For so many men, that internal shift, the return of hormonal balance, is the beginning of everything else falling into place. And then there's the banana, sweet, familiar, and often overlooked. Yet it fuels the heart, the muscles, and the brain. It gives men the kind of clean, sustainable energy that carries them through the day, not just physically, but emotionally. Because when your energy is strong, you show up better for your work, your relationships, and for yourself. Together, these three fruits create a foundation that every man over 60 deserves. You don't need to chase youth. You need to reclaim vitality. And that starts with how you nourish yourself, not just with food, but with belief. You need to believe that strength is still possible, that connection is still possible, that change is still possible. Many have walked this path with hundreds of men, some in their 60s, some in their 80s, and seen firsthand what happens when they commit to small, daily actions. Not only does their energy return, but so does their spirit. Their posture changes, their voice tone lifts, their partners notice, their confidence rebuilds. Not because of a miracle, but because of a simple truth. Your body wants to work for you, it just needs your help. So, if anything in this message spoke to you, take it seriously. Not someday, but now. Choose the foods that fuel your strength. Choose the habits that restore your energy. Choose to live as the man you still are. Because this isn't the end, it's just a new beginning. And you are the one holding the pen, ready to write what comes next.